everyone, how are we today? Just doing a quick all signs reading today. We are going to be looking at, August. Once again, we did do that for the weeklies as well, but this time we are going to look specifically for the best thing happening for you in August. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I do really appreciate your support. It really does help the channel grow and glow, of course, as well. Being such a small non-monetized channel, I do really rely on your support in the form of likes, comments, and subscribe. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody who has already done so. Now today, I do have a new Lenormand deck. This is the Owl and Magpie Lenormand. Okay, I will be doing a secondary reading with the kind of warning stuff for August coming through with the Magpie Lenormand. This is actually a dual deck here. I'm just trying to find the original. This is the original Magpie Lenormand. Okay, so we do see that the cards are very, very similar. They're just different colors. We see the shades of red and oranges and whatnot in this newer deck here, the Owl and the Magpie. But other than that, the cards are pretty much exactly the same. So we have the black deck and then we have the white deck with the red. Okay, so a couple of the images are slightly different, but the majority of the deck is exactly the same. So very excited to use this particular one, though it is a little bit of a more positive kind of twist on the energy there. A bit of extra wisdom, I feel, comes through with this deck. This particular deck does have a couple of extra or changed kind of cards as well. So we do see the albatross is an addition to this particular deck instead of the cross, as well as the instead of masculine, feminine, we do have the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and the moth energy, the butterfly energy, as well as a small change with, what's the other one? There is another one that is slightly different as well. I'm just trying to have a look here and see. It's the dog energy. There is a secondary energy that comes through with that dog energy. It is the cat energy as well. So we see the dog and the cat pairing in this particular deck as well. But enough of me chitter-chattering, as always, taking timestamps. Okay, I'm going to start off today with Libra. I do apologize if there is any background noise. My lizard is currently running around my feet, so that he's making a bit of noise at the moment, so sorry about that. But starting off with Libra. Okay, Libra, what's the best thing coming up for Libra in August? What's the best thing coming through for Libra in August, please? Okay, Libra, the best thing coming through for you. Firstly, we have the Clover. You're taking a chance, a risk to choose a new direction, to choose a direction here. We have the Clover, then the Crossroad, finalized with the Book energy here. So this is choosing a brand new path, I feel, for a lot of you, choosing a brand new direction, putting in that plot twist kind of energy, taking a chance to take a different path to the one that you have already been sort of on this month, recently, I should say. Brand new chapter starting for you here, Libra, and it does involve you making a decision. There may feel like it's a bit of a risk when you do make this decision. It might feel like a risky decision, so to speak. But, with the Clover is a very positive energy. It does sort of show us that fortune is on your side when it comes to making this decision, that whatever path you take is the right one for you. Don't be afraid of the risk involved, because it is starting this brand new chapter for you, venturing into the unknown. Okay. So it does feel like a big decision for you coming through, Libra, but it is going to be the most important thing for you in August. So it has the potential to be, one of those decisions where, changing that pathway leads you to a bigger, brighter future, Okay, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll move on over to our Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio. Best thing happening for Scorpio in August. What's the best thing Scorpio has to look forward to in August, please? Scorpio, best thing happening for Scorpio in August. Definitely some awesome stuff coming through for you. First card we have out for you is the Fish, which is the card of money. Okay, Scorpio, so we do see your finances, really metamorphosizing, transforming. We have the butterfly there as well. So whatever's been going on with your financial situation, your sense of abundance and wealth, regardless of whether that is or is not financially related. I do feel that for a lot of you, this is finances, though, specifically. There's a transformation taking place. It's kind of like, here's your opportunity to spread your wings and fly into your own future here, Scorpio. Things really starting to take off for you in your financial aspect. A lot of positive energy coming through there with that butterfly. We also have the bear energy, okay? So take control of your own spending and things like that. So there is the need for you to, create firm boundaries around your this blossoming fortune I'm kind of getting for you here, creating boundaries around that, so not letting people take advantage of that situation. So if you do find all of a sudden you're getting extra money, with money comes people looking for a bite of it. Okay, so you're needing to put up make sure you've got strong boundaries around your money, strong protections around your money. Okay, so if you are investing in anything, because this can be nurturing your financial situation as well. So for some of you, I feel like this might be actually like nurturing your financial situation in order to create further abundance in the future. You're needing to put protections in place with those things. So if you are making investments in those sorts of things, buy the extra insurance, whatever that means in your particular situation. Nurturing and caring and protecting those finances is a positive thing for you if you do want to continue being able to sort of fly like a butterfly with your financial situation. Okay, Scorpio, so that's the best thing happening for you in August, which who can complain with that, right? Okay, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But moving on over to Sagittarius. Okay, what's the best thing coming through for Sagittarius in August? Best thing for Sagittarius in August, please. Best thing. Okay, we have something happening quite quickly here. We have the rider coming through first. So I dare say this is going to be quite quick, maybe for some of you out of nowhere. For some of you, this may actually be somebody literally showing up at your doorstep, going, guess what, Sagittarius, good news. Like, because this is the card of good news, messages incoming, in that sort of a sense. It literally could be somebody showing up at your doorstep going, good news, Sagittarius, this is what's happening. My intuition is telling me I need to open up to you, Sagittarius. Here's their intuition, but emotions, okay? So emotions at the surface with the moon there, and then we have the key, which is where they're opening up, and it's definitely new opportunities emotionally coming through for you. So good news, there is emotional opportunities, potential success emotionally. I do feel that for a lot of you, this is somebody coming to you saying, I want to open, or not outright saying, but opening up to you, because with the emotions coming through with the moon there, and then the key that does unlock things and open up doors, I feel like this is the door to someone's heart, kind of this person opening up to you in a way that they maybe have never done so before. And this is coming through as the best thing happening for you in August, which wouldn't surprise me with that key energy. That's all about success headed your way, new opportunities for you, especially emotional opportunities. So this feels like it might be something very close to your heart as well, that you've been just waiting for this person to open up to you a little bit here, Sagittarius. So looks like it's happening for you in August. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and I will move on over to our Capricorns. Okay, Capricorn, what's the best thing happening for Capricorn in August? Best thing coming through for Capricorn in August, please. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, we like that. I just want to clarify that third card. Just clarify that third card for Capricorn, please. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Bit of a mixed bag here, Capricorn. I feel like there might be a few good things coming your way in August, okay? Because firstly, we see the card of abundance. We have the fish there. Okay, so on first glances, that appears to be, you know, positive changes in money coming through here. But I feel like it's actually talking about a little bit more than just financially. I'm picking up on a few Capricorns that are like, yeah, money is great, but, you know, it's that but I want to feel abundant in this and that and this and that. I feel like this is abundance in multiple areas of your life coming through here, Capricorn. Your life in general, coming through in abundance, like having a wealth of happiness, of love, of money, you know, all the good stuff that you want. Here it is. That's kind of what this feels like, especially here too with the lily coming through next. The lily shows us this is, you know, stuff that's close to your heart. The lily does talk about emotional intimacy. So for some of you, this is an abundance of emotional intimacy that you're feeling. You're feeling these things that are very close to my heart. That's what I'm starting to feel abundant in during August here. And the interesting one is we have the coffin coming through there, and I have clarified that with the ring. Okay, so with the ring clarifying that coffin, we definitely do see a life cycle like coming through here. You can even see in that card here, we do see the two cicadas, the cicada and it's, you know, breaking free from its shell. It's like, you know, there needs to be a death in order for this rebirth. So something is coming to an end, a cycle, a phase of your life is coming to an end, and we're being, you know, reborn in a brand new version of our life, that is going to stick around long term. That lily does have a long term effect as well. So this abundance is here to stay. It's kind of, you know, a brand new cycle for you. Whatever you've been through in the past here, Capricorn, that's ending. Okay, all that negative stuff that you've been stressing about, every single one of these cards has that ring imagery as well. So, you know, it can be very much like I'm even seeing here in my mind's eye the infinity symbol, that, you know, this abundance is here to stay, and it's bigger than what you thought. Okay, it's in a lot more areas of your life than you may think as well. It's not just one area. I feel like this is just everything, all sort of. And if go back and watch the weekly reading as well, Capricorn, for August, because this is it. This is exactly what we're seeing. That whole reading is this, okay? It's coming for you, Capricorn, whether you, you know, one way or another, whether you believe it or not. All right. The ring shows us that, you know, you're making a commitment to this new cycle, and it's all coming back around exactly where you want it to be. You're breaking old cycles and patterns that no longer serve you, and you're moving into these brand new cycles that it's a whole new lease on life. It's a brand new relationship with self. It's a brand new relationship with money. It's a brand new relationship with intimacy, with everything across the board. I feel, Capricorn, that feels super positive. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I was picking up on that energy in the weekly readings as well. So if you haven't watched that one, make sure you do check that one out, because it was very muchly that same energy. So we love that for Capricorn. But you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Okay, but moving on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. What's the best thing happening for Aquarius in August? Best thing coming through for Aquarius in August, please. Okay, this is going to feel like something small, Aquarius, but it's actually something, it's something you're doing very, very small steps that actually, it's like that butterfly effect that, a small ripple on the pond here actually creates a tsunami on the other side of your life. Okay, so it's going to, you may not even realize what's going on here during August, but you're going to look back and go, that was the best thing about August, because that happened. We do see the crossroad here, which is you sort of making a choice. Okay. I do also have the bear and then the letter coming through. So with the letter there, this is about communication, messaging, the way that you're, texting, calling, communicating, conversating with people. You're making the choice to stand your ground a little bit more, put up your boundaries a little bit more, stand up for yourself and protect yourself. You're making a conscious choice this month, and this is the best thing that's happening for you this month, Aquarius, is that you are making this conscious choice that, people keep walking all over me. I need to stand up for myself. People keep pushing my boundaries. I need to stand up for myself. I can't let people continue to take advantage of me. I'm standing up for myself. And you're making a sort of conscious choice to protect yourself with the way that communication is occurring for you. So for some of you, this is like, I'm getting a few different things here. For a couple of you, this is actually protecting yourself from communication altogether. So going no contact with somebody or maybe more than one person. So some of you kind of like, that's the best way I can protect myself, is I need to go no contact with this person because, I'm making the decision to go no contact with this person. So some of you will be, cutting the communication altogether, and that's how you protect yourself. Others of you, it's more about clearly communicating your boundaries rather than just assuming that, they won't push my boundaries, they won't cross that boundary. You're clearly you're making a decision to clearly communicate what your boundaries are and what your limits are, and that you are willing to stand up and protect yourself. And that's what we're being very open and honest about our boundaries, and that's what the moment is for you, is that you're standing up for yourself kind of energy, that you're saying, I'm not going to tolerate this. So, it just seems like I said, it feels like it's you just doing this small little change where you're making this conscious decision to stand up for yourself a little bit more and not allow people to push your boundaries so much, walk all over you kind of energy. And, especially when it comes to the way that communication is happening. So, if somebody is, sending you a wall of text, you're kind of like, I can't deal with all that text right now. If you have a message, make it simple. And it's fine. I'm not dealing with that right now. Standing up for yourself and what you can and cannot handle, what you're willing to put up with. I'm getting to like standing up to somebody who's being very, what's the word, accusatory they're accusing you of things, and I'm getting like a wall of text, and they're like, you did this, and then you did that, and then you, and you're like, what's the point of this whole thing? Just get to the point. I know what happened in the past. You know what happened in the past. Trying to guilt trip me about it doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't get either of us anywhere. I feel like you're just standing up for yourself when it comes to the way communication is happening and protecting your own self, which is, awesome. I love it for you. Okay, protect yourself. But make sure you do subscribe to the channel. More than welcome to check your other placements as well. But Pisces, August. What's the best thing happening for Pisces in August? What's the best thing coming through for Pisces in August, please? Pisces, best thing for Pisces in August. You guys are on a roll. I'm feeling it. The best thing that's happening for you in August is quite simple, Pisces. I have the Tower. I have the Moon. And I have the Butterfly. This is why this is the best thing happening for you in August, because we see what is happening here with or what it's got to do with, okay? Because with the Tower and the Moon, this is emotions that have held you back, the past, things that have happened in the past that have held you back, your emotional foundations within yourself that have held you back, that have kept you confined within your own emotional fortress. Okay, I am picking up here. I've been saying this a lot lately. I even said it today in a Pisces reading. I've been picking up on multiple sides of the Pisces collective lately. This is the Pisces that, it doesn't matter which side of that collective you've been on. This is the Pisces that has been, whether you've been literally holding yourself at home by yourself, not letting anyone else in, or whether you've been doing that in a more metaphysical sense, where you have been keeping yourself in solitude emotionally. This is where you're transforming that energy. August is where you start to spread your wings and fly around back out into the world, Pisces. This is the best thing that's happening for you, is you're transforming. All that past hurt, that past pain, the things that have held you back, the past that has been the fortress within your emotions, kept you stuck in your own emotions. You're transforming that and allowing yourself to be free of that. That, like I said, it's quite simple, but that's the best thing coming through for you in August, Pisces. And, it may sound quite simple, but to actually be that butterfly and be transformed and to be free, the sensation of that is amazing. Okay, it's not as simple as it initially sounds. It's freedom. Okay, personal freedom from yourself, from the things that have held you back in your past, your emotions. Freedom. I love it for you, Pisces. That's actually like, it's something so small within you, but it's so big. It makes such a difference to your whole entire life. Okay. So going through a bit of a transformation in August, Pisces. You are more than welcome to check your other placements. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But moving on over to Aries. Okay, Aries. What is the best thing coming through for Aries in August? What's the best thing coming through for Aries in August? Best thing happening for Aries in August, please. I just want to clarify that first card for Aries, please. I feel like it is self, but clarify that first card for Aries, please. Yeah, the struggle is real, isn't it, Aries? We did have a bit of one of those sort of readings for you for the August reading through the week as well. So um, we have the whip, okay, clarified by the mountain. So it feels like an obstacle. It feels like delays. It feels like trouble. It feels like tension. It feels like conflict. For some of you, it may have been an actual fight or conflict with somebody, but it's not necessarily relevant what exactly has happened here. The thing that is relevant is the way that you have taken that in upon yourself. Okay, the self conflict, the punishment that you've put yourself under, the perjury that you have put yourself in over whatever it is for you. Maybe more than one thing for a lot of you. For some of you, it's been a cycle of this. It's been like an ongoing drama kind of thing. It's obstacles that you faced. It's things that it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this trouble. I don't know how I'm going to get through this guilt, shame, anger, trouble, whatever this self-conflict is within you yourself, Aries. It's felt like a huge insurmountable mountain, like that you're never going to get over this. You're never going to deal with this. You're never going to be able to get through this. But it's closing. We have the coffin. Coffin is a transformation, okay? It's an ending that brings about a brand new beginning for you. So you're ending this cycle. You can see here in this coffin card, we see the two cicadas, you know, the one freshly coming from its shell here. It's an ending. It needs that to die to be reborn. What you're killing off, I feel like this is like literally you killing off this part of yourself that has fought yourself so hard, has been in turmoil so strongly, has punished yourself, has, you know, told yourself, I'm climbing this uphill battle, I'm never going to reach the top. That's coming to an end. You're killing that part of yourself off. You're closing the door on that and not allowing that to be the next cycle for you as well. You're entering into a brand new cycle. And what do we see with that new cycle? We have the house. So safety, security, finding your sense of self. The house quite often can talk about, you know, yourself as a whole and seeing the bigger picture, rather than, you know, being stuck in this one room where the lightning is crashing and the mountains are, you know, growing bigger in front of your eyes. That's just a part of the story. The trouble that you've been through, the pain that you've been through, the struggles and obstacles that you've faced, that's just a part of the story. And here you are, you know, this new cycle shows you the full extent of, you know, not only where you've been, but where you could go. You're able to see the bigger picture a little bit here. It's like you're seeing, you know, you're zooming out. Instead of just looking at one room in a house, you're now zooming out and looking at the entire house. Every single room is different. That, you know, that there's a lot of possibility that, you know what, I could actually, if I decide to, I could like totally renovate this, and that room no longer necessary. I'm going to renovate that and you know, paint the walls and refresh it, put a brand new roof on. You know, you're looking at the bigger picture. You're finding stability and security within yourself. Okay, so it may seem like it's I'm kind of just picking up here on a few areas going, I've been stuck in this cycle of pain and horror and self-punishment and self-conflict for so long that it seems like I'll never escape. But it's all about, you know, allowing that to die so that you can start this new cycle, because it's allowing yourself to shed that skin and not live in something that's trapping you, and allowing yourself the freedom to move forward and find the other rooms that belong to you already. You just haven't been able to see them. I feel for a lot of you, this is maybe going on for quite a while too. For some of you, this is like some heavy duty stuff. I'm not going to lie. It feels like there's been some stuff. And so of course that stuff comes with things like pain and anger and guilt and resentment and whatnot. But it's a brand new opportunity for you to be reborn into a brand new version of yourself here in August. Okay, and that's the main thing is you're being reborn into a new, more stable, secure version of yourself. Okay. But you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll move on over to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, what's the most bestest thing happening for Taurus? Sorry, Taurus, my brain just went out the window for a second there. Taurus, the best thing coming through for Taurus in August. Taurus, what's the best thing coming through for Taurus in August? I'm getting a lot of intuitive messages here for you, Taurus. I'm getting grab life by the horns with the Taurus thing, and I'm getting like rhythm. For some reason, rhyming and rhythm is coming through for you this month. You may be wanting to, if you're going through anything this month, expression. Physical expression may be really good for you, like dancing and things like that. May be really good for you this month. Okay. Clarify that third card for Taurus. I feel like it's just no, there's something. Okay, so the first two cards I have, I feel like we've got two separate things coming through here, to be honest. We have the house and then the butterfly. For some of you, that is straightforward, and the best thing happening for you in August is that your house is having some sort of transformation, okay? It's quite literal for some of you. It's like house renovations or your house undergoing some sort of transformation, things changing within the house, whatever that means for you. For some people, it's more like renovations, but for others of you, it's more like just spending more time at home or less time at home, or adding something else into the home that makes it feel like a brand new energy. Like it's feeling like the energy of your home changing during August here. Which now I actually like think about it logically, it kind of makes sense, right? Because like I always talk about my sister in the Taurus readings, but my sister, her house, she's just got her parents-in-laws. Is that how you say it? They're staying with them for August. So that would make sense, right? Like it's that kind of energy. Like, yeah, there's people staying in your house, transforming the energy in your house. There's something happening around your house in August that's transforming the energy, changing the energy. It's feeling very straightforward for a lot of you it's something like house renovations or somehow the energy of your house transforming, or if you're not currently, if you're in unstable housing, then that's transforming to something more stable. The house is a very stable energy, so that stability is being transformed for you. So if it's unstable, it's being transformed into something a little bit more stable. For some of you, it may be the other way around, that if it's very secure and stable, there may be some sort of transformation that's making it less secure and stable. I'm not really feeling that for many of you, but I do feel as though if you want a positive transformation and you are in a very stable, secure housing, you may want to just transform or update your security systems for your house, if you want to keep it that way. All right, just random side note there. Or just be careful. But like it feels like that's maybe only one person. I don't think that's a big concern for a lot of you. It feels more the other way around. Anything unstable becomes more stable within your home. Okay. I do have a second message here. We do have the fox coming through. I clarified that by the caterpillar. So this is very intriguing, unclear kind of energy. The caterpillar is all about consuming and eating up as much of this fox energy as you can. The fox energy is kind of, it's like getting as much out of things as you can. Getting as much as you can out of things. So even linked up with that first message, if you're someone who's got like house renovations going on and that sort of a thing, make sure, like, really focus on getting as much as you can out of the workers or the company that's doing it. Or it feels like there's something here about getting as much as you can out of something. For some of you, this is just with the way that you're approaching people this month, that you're actually finding that you're able to get more out of people than as long as you ask. I feel for some of you there's this question of just attempting, trying, eating it up, eating it up, like getting people eating out of the palm of your hands. For some of you, this is because the fox is it can be very shapeshift energy. So you're kind of changing yourself to match the situation. You're telling people what they need to hear, so that you can get as much as you can out of the situation. It's a little bit selfish, but not really in a bad way. It's just getting the best possible scenario for yourself. It's because the fox can sometimes be like a car salesman type thing where, it's like they'll tell you all the really awesome stuff about the car so that you buy the car, but they won't tell you the bad quality about that car. Like there's this weird clunking noise. They'll just skip over, pass over that. So here's you like consuming as much as you can about shifting and being very, I just feel like this is you consuming as much of this fox energy as you can and adapting and surviving with however you need to this month. Being very clever with the way you're approaching things. There's a lot of intelligence there. So for some of you, you may be, because both the fox and the caterpillar do talk about like learning and intelligence. You may be consuming more intelligence in some way this month. It's just being very clever with the way you're approaching things and people, making sure you're getting as much out of it as you can. Whether that be, if it, just as a rough example there, if you are, getting an education, getting extra training, you're getting the most out of it that you possibly can. You're asking questions. You're putting your hand up and asking the dumb questions, getting as much out of that as you can. And you're talking the ear off the lecturer and asking, like getting them to stay behind as long as they'll let you get away with it, kind of thing, so that you're getting as much information as you can. So you're putting yourself at a better advantage. You're putting your best self into things at the moment, like shifting yourself to suit situations so that you're getting as much out of them as you can. So it's just a bit of a random one there, Taurus, that's come through in that fashion. But, that's the best thing coming through for August for you. So, that's what we have. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will move on over to our Geminis. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, best thing happening for Gemini in August, please. Okay, that's like half the deck. We'll keep shuffling. Gemini, best thing coming through for Gemini in August. What is this about for Gemini, please? What is this about, please? Okay. Okay. Gemini. How do you feel about love life? Gemini, this looks like the best thing happening for you in August. We have the letter. We have the cat. We also have the rider. What this is in regard to, this, because both the letter and the rider both talk about communication, messages on the way. What these are in regard to, we have the ring, which is relationships. Okay, this cat in the middle. This cat in the middle. The cat is the stranger. Or, you know, for some of you, you may have already met this person, but there's somebody that they're very standoffish. If you try to pet a cat, they run away. If you allow the cat to come to you, that's what's happening here. The cat is coming to you. If you're a Gemini male watching, or if you're a Gemini who dates women, it's coming through as pussy as well. Okay, on the way, communication. So someone's just being very crass there. Okay, so that's for that is for somebody in particular. I'm not sure who's that, but we have the letter, texting, communication. So incoming communication one way or another from this cat, this kitty, because we have the rider, which is good news on the way about relationship potential, or, you know, wanting to start a relationship, wanting to get to know you. So, you know, with the texting, the letter, that can be, you know, can be talking in person as well, but that's the getting to know more about you kind of stuff, that kind of communication, talking, you know, for hours in through the night, so that we can get to know each other a little bit more, so that this cat is no longer a stranger, that we get to know this person a little bit more. For some of you, this is somebody you haven't even met yet, coming through in August with, oh, Gemini, do you want to go on a date and get to know each other a little bit more? Gemini, how about we start texting? For some of you, I am picking up, for some of you, this is going to be online, but there's a potential relationship there. And you know, with the cat, it is the pairing to the dog energy. So for some of you, it may just be platonic love here, like a new friend. But, you know, for majority of you, we have the heart on the bottom, followed by the lily. Okay, so we're seeing long-term love potential there with this person. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you, that was not what you were after or prepared for, but that's what we have for you. You honestly, I think you're the first people to get love coming through, to be honest, here, Gemini. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, if you're not interested in love. But, you know, even if you're not interested, it feels like here it comes anyway. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I'll move on over to our Cancers. Okay, so Cancer, what's coming through for Cancer in August? Best thing happening for Cancer in August, please. Cancer, best thing happening for Cancer in August. I'm getting a very straightforward message here. What is that in regard to, specifically the third card? What is that in regard to for Cancer, please? When the clarity doesn't clarify. Clarify that, please. Clarify that for Cancer, please. Best thing happening for Cancer in August. Firstly, we see the butterfly coming through here. Transformation. What is transforming? We have the stars. Your wishes, your desires. There's it can also talk about hope and optimism with the stars. But it's like all your wishes, all your dreams. You're transforming or metamorphosizing or allowing them to take flight for once is kind of what I'm getting here. With the butterfly, it's like you finally have this freedom to explore your desires and your dreams. It's something about August is transforming your dreams into, I feel like for a lot of you, into some sort of reality, or realizing that, because I'm getting that it's like, with this energy, it's like, for example, here, if you wished for, I want a brand new car. I wish for a brand new car. And then in August, what's happening with this transforming, metamorphosizing, being let loose upon yourself a little bit here, is you're going, do you know what? I want a new car, but I don't want any car. I want that red Lambo. I want a red Lamborghini. And it's like, sort of allowing yourself the freedom to go, and isn't that funny? I just got a brand new job at a Lamborghini dealership, and they said that in the perks that you'll get a discount on being able to buy Lamborghinis in the future, and all of a sudden you're seeing that this trend, it may not have been what you originally wished for, or slightly different to what you originally wished for. Like, you originally might have wished for, I want a brand new car that's like a soccer mum car, so I can carry all my stuff in the car. You carry all these people around. And then you've transformed it. You change it and go, no, what I really want is a red Lambo. And then you get this job at the Lambo factory and you get a discount off a Lambo, and it's like you're suddenly realizing that you have the freedom to see your dreams come true. There's something just transforming about these dreams, that it's enabling them to sort of come into fruition in a different kind of way for you. we then have the caterpillar energy here, which is all about consuming. Okay, I know that's a weird sort of keyword, but consuming is all about, in your reading today, it's about taking things in, taking it on board, learning. Okay, we have that clarified by the whip, the scythe, and then the sun. Okay, so that kind of tells me that this caterpillar energy is you, because the caterpillar is the first stage of those transformations. Okay, so I feel like this is giving us a little bit more clarity on why this transformation is taking place. It's because all of a sudden you're realizing in August that the trouble any drama, trouble, tension, self-conflict, things that you've like beat yourself up over, been in conflict about, felt trouble or tension or drama over. You're suddenly changing. It's coming in quick. It's like you're breaking free from looking at it as though it's trouble or drama, and you're suddenly realizing it's coming to light for you that it's it's not that trouble had to happen because just to give me trouble. That trouble had to happen so that I could learn and transform from the trouble. If and clarify what I truly wish for here. It's like storm coming in to clear, and it clears out, all the stuff in the gutters. It's like, yeah, the storm, it might be scary and loud bangs and lightning crashing while it's happening, and it might scare you and be very full on and rough and whatnot. But then when the storm clears and the sun comes back out and you realize, oh wow, look at what a difference that storm has made. It's cleaned everything. It's cleared away all the crap in my life. And that's what's happening here. And it's transforming and allowing your wishes to actually come true. Allowing your desires to come true. But I am kind of picking up here, Cancer, that those true wishes and desires, they may look different when you're in this sun, happy perspective than what they looked like when you're in this whip, tension, trouble perspective. The things, life has a funny way of giving us what we need, not necessarily what we want. And so this wish may look a little bit different to what you thought it was going to. Okay. But that's what's happening for you in August. A big transformation energy. It is a positive transformation energy. Okay. But you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe, and I'll move on to Leo. Okay, Leo. What's the best thing happening for Leo in August, please? Best thing happening for Leo in August. Just clarify this for Leo. Clarify this energy for Leo, please. Why is it the best thing happening for Leo in August? Please clarify. Reword. Clarify. Seeing the same thing for everyone. So the rewording, the clarification, we have the butterfly and the birds. Freedom, transformation. That's what's happening for you in August. It's relatively straightforward when I look at the rewording. It's freedom, it's transformation. Okay, we have the cat, we have the book, and we have the clouds. So that's why this threw me, right? The clouds energy, but that's what's happening, is that's where the transformation is taking place. It's the way that you think about things. It's the way that you think about, the way that you look at your life, the way that you approach your life, because the cat energy, it's like, if you approach a cat and try to pat it, half the time it'll run away from you or hiss and scratch. But if you allow it to come to you, different story. It wants snuggles and whatnot. So you're starting to approach your thoughts in a different kind of way, rather than, trying to pelt yourself with, I must learn how to do this better. I must learn this. I must learn that. You're going with the flow a little bit more and allowing that cat to come to you. you know, and retraining the way that you think about things, retraining the way that you think about your life and what the next chapter for you should look like. You're retraining yourself. You're moving your thought pattern away from worst case outcomes to best case outcomes. Well, if that's the worst that could happen, I need to stop and think about what's the best that could happen as well. Not allowing yourself to dwell on the negative stuff as much. Transforming those thoughts, allowing yourself to, fly free in a much more positive kind of way. Okay. I feel as though that's the main thing that's happening here. The best thing for you, Leo, is that you're able to start transforming the way that you're looking at things and thinking about things, especially when it comes to, your own life and the way that you interact in this life. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll move over to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Best thing happening for Virgo in August. What's the best thing coming through for Virgo in August, please? Clarify that third card for Virgo, please. Oh, yours is coming through straightforward. As soon as I ask for clarity. Straightforward. As soon as I asked for clarity, a very straightforward message came through. Okay, we have the clover. We have the heart. And we also have the crossroad. Oh, now I'm getting a secondary message. Okay. And that was clarified by the bear. So the straightforward message here, we have the clover talks about taking a chance, taking a bit of a risk. You have fortune on your side. The heart, obviously, romance, love. I feel like for you, Virgo, it's more your own heart space we're looking at here rather than worrying about anyone else in particular. And then the crossroad is, what path are you taking? What choices and decisions are you making of where you're going next? Okay, so the straightforward message here is you're taking a chance to make decisions from your heart. You're taking a chance, taking a risk to follow your heart. Okay? To follow the path of your heart, wherever that leads. It might not be where your rational self is trying to take you, but you are choosing to, taking a chance on following your heart and following your true heart's desires in August. And that's the best thing happening for you. The bear clarifying that. The bear is a very protective, nurturing energy. So, that this is why it may feel like it's such a risk for you, because you're trying to protect and nurture yourself at the same time, keep clear boundaries around things. But, this really ultimately, it's you standing in your true power, which is coming from your heart this month, Virgo. Your true power is in being able to follow your heart. Okay. I am picking up on a secondary message for maybe one or two of you. That this bear and heart energy here, I do see, because this heart card, we see the mother and calf, and the bear is a very nurturing mama bear kind of energy. For some of you, that's what the decision is you're taking a risk to follow your heart when it comes to being a nurturer. Choosing to be a parent. I feel for some of you, you may be choosing to follow your heart and be a parent, or try to be, for some, that's what I'm picking up as a secondary message. Some of you may be deciding I'm going to start trying for a child, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm not seeing the pregnancy card or anything like that. It just feels like it's more up here, in here, I should say, where you're kind of like, I want to be a parent, I want to nurture, I want to love, a child here as well. So even though I'm not clearly seeing, pregnancy or children, for some of you, I'm just sort of picking up intuitively that that's what this decision is. Okay, so that's what we have for you as well, Virgo. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for your time, and hopefully I will see you all again soon.